the like button if you also feel lazy about skincare at night, don't want a very complicated routine, but still want to take all the dirt, makeup and skincare residue off, and you want all of this at an affordable price. Today's nighttime routine is a really lovely barrier-strengthening Indian skincare routine from one of the few Indian brands I trust and have used for a long time now, FAE Beauty. In case you haven't watched my video about their fabulous sunscreen, it's linked in the description box and you can watch that right after this one. I'm going to take off the sunscreen, makeup and this gorgeous lip whip in the shade Screw with their entire skincare line. We'll double cleanse with Face Mop and the No BS cleanser, followed by some hydration prep with the basic skin stick, and finally what has become one of my favorite moisturizers, the Daily Dip Moisturizer. Step 1. Taking off this gorgeous lip whip in the shade Screw that I've used as eyeshadow, lipstick and cheek stain. We'll start with Face Mop. It's their cleansing balm and it comes in a mess-free tube, so I really appreciated that for the travel that I do, and you need the tiniest amount. The first day I used this, I took a lot and that was way too much for the second cleanser also, so don't do that. Take small amounts and add more if needed. What I found interesting was the ingredients included. It uses mild amounts of AHAs like lactic acid, glycolic acid, citric acid and tartric acid, as well as malic acid. They are meant to gently exfoliate and remove dead skin. Even the natural fruit extracts like bilberry fruit extract, sugarcane extract are mildly exfoliating and also have really powerful antioxidant benefits, so you're getting clear, fresh skin and also a good amount of barrier support. Make sure you apply it on dry skin and it very easily breaks down all your waterproof makeup too. It doesn't have any added fragrance, so if you're okay with that, then this is a great option for you. Step 2. The No BS cleanser. I understand why they call it that. It does a great job of cleansing everything off without irritating your skin or drying it out. It's a really mild cleanser and it doesn't have that thick foam, which I appreciate as someone who has sensitive acne-prone skin, because sometimes too much foam can be irritating to wash off. It also uses cucumber and cantaloupe extract, which makes for a really soothing formula that does not make my skin feel tight, and it doesn't feel uncomfortable once you've washed it off. I found that taking about 1.5 pumps and using it right after Face Mop was perfect. Also takes everything that's left off and it emulsifies super easily, so you don't need to spend a lot of time. It's one of the few cleansers I actually liked using in the morning as well, because it's super gentle and light enough for a quick morning refresh without really feeling like you're drying your skin out. Step 3. The basic skin stick, which is basically your serum step. I've always been skeptical about stick formulas on my skin because I didn't know if it would be alright with acne, if there's residue on the surface layer, and whether that'll cause any issues. So when I started using this, I kept checking it after each swipe, but genuinely nothing. I'll show you right here after swiping it. I suppose since unlike a sunstick, which might require a little more care, this is literally being applied on freshly cleansed skin and you can take care of it a lot easier. It comes in this cute little twisty tube and has a protective cover as well on the top, which I thought was smart because sometimes I end up like nicking or cutting into products when I'm taking it out. It's very refreshing feeling when you apply it and it's honestly fun to apply, and it feels like this light hydration prep before moisturizer, and since it isn't liquid, it doesn't feel sticky or heavy the same way as like a thick toner or a very rich serum. I also think the texture of the formula is good because it's much thinner than a traditional skin stick or balm, so it doesn't feel like there's wax on your face. It's meant to help with balancing your skin and barrier repair, and since it does use anti-inflammatory ingredients like probiotics, hyaluronic acid, ceramides and squalane, it does feel cooling on application, so if your face gets heated by the end of the day, it's very relaxing. Although you can also carry it around all day and use it regularly if you get dehydrated easily, especially in the AC at work. Step 4. Okay, the last step in this very soothing routine is what I think has become my favorite product from FAE, the Daily Dip Moisturizer. I needed a thick cream that was a humectant, emollient and occlusive product all in one, and this really feels like it. It locks in everything that has added moisture till now, and because I'm on retinol, it also prevents any kind of dryness. The cream's texture is just, I don't know how else to describe it other than juicy. It feels really rich but also lightweight when you apply it. You can clearly clearly see it as hydrating your face, but at the same time it doesn't just sit there like a thick sweaty layer on top. It literally absorbs super fast, so it's also good for the day. I stayed over at a friend's and literally the only thing I carried to her house was my retinol and this cream. And the reason I think this has been helping my skin, especially for someone who frequently breaks out or just has broken skin, is that it contains cica, which is really soothing for your skin, especially if you have sensitive or acne prone skin. It also has ceramides, which are amazing at repairing and strengthening your skin barrier, and it also contains hyaluronic acid and PGA, which is polyglutamic acid, that adds even more hydration than HA alone. So together they are great for dehydrated, oily and dry skin. And of course plant-based squalane, which helps lock in moisture and condition your skin so it genuinely feels so soft. Overall, this has actually been like a fabulous routine for my skin that has been purging on retinol and that is also exposed to a lot of pollution, dust and just overall grossness while traveling up and down daily. So if you are like me, then you will really like this routine. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment, and also check out the short that I posted for the lip whip swatch, and I'll see you in the next video.